Doink, because Tish wasn't here to say doink this week. Where is Tish, by the way?
I don't know.
Oh, really? All right. So it's Friday night, and as the oh, I didn't do my thing. Shit. All right. As the title says, give away. Let me scroll up here and see who's been. Scotty Douglas, how you been?
What are you giving away, man?
I haven't decided yet.
He's gonna give away a Mora.
Right?
You know you're gonna. You love those things.
All right. HNRE 42. First one in here tonight. Thanks, brother. Gerald B, my friend. Good to see you. Todd Mitch, of course, is in here. Stalker Steve's in here with us. Jay Waters in 69. Mike must have found the original Spyderco and is giving away the replacement. Well, that's just my guess anyway. Thanks, bro. Tyler East, how are you? How you been? Good to see you. Scotty Douglas, good to see you, sir. Yeah. Jay Waterson's gonna make an appearance when the knife gets found. Nice, buddy. Blue 823 is in here with us.
Yes, sir.
Fuzz T48, how we doing tonight, Fuzz? Good to see you. Partisan Gorilla PG, how are you? Good to see you. SKS Hugo. Frankie, good to see you. And let me see. Is that it? I got Scotty. That's it. If I missed anybody, say hey, I'm nuts, you missed me. G Trapper, how are you? Jake. Mr. J. Greg Campbell. Alright, that's about it. Okay, so. What's everybody doing? Blue, does everybody know who you are? Blue, wave and say hi.
What's up?
The guy with a properly colored shirt.
Right. So tonight we have, as he just said hi, we have Blue 823. See ya. We have Mr. Stalker Steve. And we have Mr. Todd Mitch. Good night, sweetheart. I got my phone with me, so.
I hope everybody's doing good out there tonight.
So, Scotty, I thought it went well. There were a few girls that couldn't make it, but nonetheless, I think that girls' night went pretty well. I know at one time there was like 37 something people in here last Friday night, so.
Yep.
It was a good time, and the guys who were in the chat room outside held it, and it was just a good time. I had to leave and take my wife to work last week, and I come back and they're like, "Oh, we had a giveaway, Mike." I'm like, "Really? Who won?" "Oh, just me and Michelle." "Oh, thanks, Bird Dog." Gerald, you're gonna come down here to Mass to go fishing? Gerald B says I'm trying to decide if I have enough money to go for gas or to go fishing tomorrow. Get gas and come fishing tomorrow down here. But anyway, yes, if you guys want to share this chat and say, hey, Mike's giving away a knife, that's not going to be a lie, because Mike is going to give away a knife. It's just not going to be a Mora. I haven't decided which one I'm going to do just yet. But I am going to have a giveaway tonight. And it's not going to be the number system because those numbers drive me.
Right on.
Holy shit. But, so anyway. So what's going on? Any good?
Well, it looks like spring has finally sprung.
Did you get a turkey? What are you doing?
Nope. I held out for the big one like you advised me not to.
Yep,
So
see, I
my
told you that.
freezer is empty. But it was fun.
That's what you get.
Yep.
All right, I've got a question for you. I've never eaten wild turkey,
Yep.
but I've heard that it is horrible. What's your thoughts?
Well, it's not. It's like I explained this to my wife. It isn't a turkey you buy in your store.
That's right.
Okay, it's you've had venison. Obviously, you're a hunter.
Absolutely. Just had it tonight, actually.
Did you? That's awesome. I had it the other night. So is it gamey? I say no. It's just a lot of dark meat. Pretty much. And 90% of most of your meat is all in the breasts.
It's just like any wild bird hunting. Then that's where basically that's the only place you can go.
Exactly.
And just like venison, it's all about how you cook it. You can't just throw it in the oven and blast it with the heat like you store-bought turkey.
Right.
Or it'll get dry and nasty.
Because there's there's more fat and grease and everything with the farm raised store-bought than there is obviously in the wild, just like any other wild animal.
Don't forget about all the GMOs and hormones and steroids and everything else to get them bigger.
Right.
Exactly. But yeah, it does. I think it tastes good anyway. And I think Steve hit the nail on the head. It is on how you cook it. Yeah, Scotty Douglas said it's good, and Greg said wild turkey is best served over 3 ice cubes and double rock glass, in my opinion.
Right on. The first turkey I ever got down south, I cooked it like a regular turkey, but the difference was I put it in one of those plastic cooking bags and cooked it real slow and low. And my opinion, when I bit into that bird, it tasted like the freshest store-bought turkey you have ever had in your life. But the taste was exactly like turkey. And then I've had a couple that I threw in the oven and tried to hurry up and totally ruined it.
Todd, how about you? Did you ever have it? Did you ever cook it? Have you ever had it?
Well, yeah, I did. Yeah, I like it. I like it the way he was talking about the bag.
Cool.
Now, did you guys, whenever you did the bag style, did you put stuffing in it? I mean, did you cook it like a Thanksgiving turkey? You just use the wild bird?
Yep, exactly.
I've personally never had it in a bag. I would love to be able to try that.
Yeah, you need to try that.
Yeah, it keeps all the moisture in.
And Fuzz is saying that he smoked a turkey and it was falling off the bone. So
yeah, that sounds
either
good
way.
too.
I didn't even go either. I haven't. Well, I still have it to the end of the month, but it's probably not going to happen. Damn shame. Oh, that's cool, G-Trapper. G-Trapper, he bones his out and then batters it and deep fries it.
Yeah, I'd like to try that.
Yeah, that sounds good too.
Spice it up a little bit.
Now,
there's a good recipe on the internet for deep fried turkey. Even if you just go to the grocery store and get a butterball or whatever, just type in deep fried Cajun style turkey.
Right.
Oh my damn!
no, can you?
That is good.
I'm not being a jerk or nothing, but I know because I know where you are. I'm not going to give away where you are or nothing. But Blue, I'm talking with. Where you have all the problem with a lot of the deer out there? Do you have the same problem with other wildlife, or is it just
Oh,
a
you
deer?
mean with like not the mange? What the hell do they call that? Like
CWS or whatever the hell it's called.
yeah, basically where the deer are just wasting away to nothing. I'm not a turkey hunter, but I've never heard of any major issues with turkeys. So it's one of those deals where the deer for God, what the hell are they? Chronic waste syndrome. That's what they call it, chronic waste, at least in our area. But yeah, Mike, that's one of those things where we turned this thing off.
Multitasker.
Well, he's talking on the phone, Stalker. I watched one of your videos where you got a beaver, and you were like, it was the one where you're like, I'm gonna go for one trap, one kill. Remember what video I'm talking about?
Yeah, I think, yeah.
You were on the far end of a lake. There was like a residential area on the real far side.
Yeah, that was the last beaver of the season.
See, that stuff interests the hell out of me. How do you? I mean, I saw where you could see where the beaver was making a slide, basically a slide up through the mud and up onto the bank to go forage or get trees or whatever.
Right.
How? My question is, I'm always used to seeing traps that basically, bang, they got the leg, and then you have to go up and you have to shoot something with a 22 something, take it out of its misery.
Right.
That beaver was obviously dead. It was obviously under the water. I guess my question is, and I'm not saying, because I'm a hunter, right? If this is what happened, it happened. Do you drown the beaver or something else? What happens there?
No, that style trap is called a conibear. It works very similar to a mouse trap. It's a big square with heavy steel rods. I think they're like 3/8, and it basically opens like a mouse trap. And then when the beaver, you set it up so the beaver has to swim through the trap, and it has little triggers sticking up, and he bumps it with his nose, and it snaps him right behind the neck, and it's just about an instant kill.
So it just basically breaks the neck.
It doesn't break it. It's a shock thing, and pretty humane trap.
Yeah, it'll probably break your hand if you got your hand caught in it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. I mean, hunting is hunting. That's
right.
what it is. Trapping is trapping. I mean, to me, and if people in the chat room or people watch this later, if you're offended by what I'm about to say, I'm sorry. But if you're out trapping coyotes and you got a coyote that has its freaking leg trapped in a leg snare or a leg trap for however long, what, 12 to 16 hours if it hits it right away, versus something behind the neck and drowns within minutes. Yeah. So one way definitely seems a little more humane than the other.
Right. Well, in defense of that, the foot traps aren't as strong and scary as you think they are. There's a little girl online, Trapper. Dang it, I'll remember her name later. Anyhow, she sets up all the different size traps for coyotes, raccoon, bobcat, little traps. And she actually, this little girl, she can't be no more than 80 pounds, slams her hand in every one of them traps. So basically a foot trap is the only reason they have springs on them, so they come up through the dirt, and then a locking mechanism comes up, and it's basically just handcuffs.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a tremendous amount of pressure on the foot.
They don't even bleed.
Right.
They don't even bleed.
Yeah, I knew that they didn't bleed. The one guy that I talked to that does traps says that he's like, after the trap comes up and the initial scare, because it's a jolt, it's a scare, of course, for an animal, like, what the hell, I can't get away. But I've always been told that the way that within 10 minutes they don't even feel it, because it'd be like us putting, not a tourniquet, but almost something that strong on, so that there's no blood going down, like, not no blood, but it numbs it basically. So I was like, that's not bad.
Well, it gets numb to a point. For one thing, animals have a lot less nerve endings than we do. They know they're caught. That's the panic, because they, if they get their leg tangled up in a vine, they do the same panic, But the traps, most traps, aren't even strong enough to totally cut off the circulation, because if the foot goes numb, then the animal will pull harder, and not knowing will actually rip the foot right out of the trap and injure itself and everything else. So you want the blood flow.
Now you see a lot of times, not a lot, I shouldn't say a lot, but I've seen a few trapper channels where wolverines, they'll carry the trap with them. See you later, bye.
Yep.
The trap's gone. So, and here in Massachusetts, because I live in a communist state, you actually have to have on certain. Well, first of all, for beaver, we can't use the condom bears that he's talking about. We have to use the what do they call it? Davis trap. It looks like a big, huge freaking clamshell.
Oh, right, with like a wire cage.
Yeah, we can only use that in Massachusetts because we suck. Hey, Mr. Tolley, and so and hello, Sandy's Passions and Mr. Will Hornbuckle.
Hello, Sandy.
And so, but Working Class Wisdom was telling me when we were fishing the other day that Massachusetts also has to have like a rubber thing around their footholds.
Yeah, soft catch they call them.
Yeah. So, hey, V-Borg, so it, and then, you got to dispatch it when you get it, when you come upon it, however many hours
right
it is later, but, you got to dispatch it and call it a day and go from there. But, the trapping laws in Massachusetts are so horrific. It's just, there aren't too many, especially around me. The guys that trap around me are guys that are doing it for critter control. You know what I'm saying? There's no guys doing it for the furs and stuff like that. So, you got to go out west, the western part of the state.
Hey, there's something out there. Fuzzfork said something about. Basically, he's just replying to somebody's comment, but he said he wasn't eating the muskrat, the coons, the minks, weasels, or beaver.
Right.
Do you trap them? Do you eat the meat ever? Have you ever tried it?
Yeah, beaver's excellent. It's like the best roast beef you've ever had in your life. Muskrats I haven't eaten yet, because when you're skinning like 14 or 15 of them, they're all laying there in a pile. It's kind of nasty, but I'll get there. And raccoon is also very good. But I couldn't possibly in the world eat all the animals that I catch. I'd be big as a whale. So they're used for bait.
Oh, good.
I use them for coyote bait and stuff, so they don't go to waste.
Yeah, makes sense. The one thing that I ate that I had no idea what I was eating at the time, and this was years ago, I ate a groundhog once. I had no idea that I was eating a groundhog.
How's it taste?
It was excellent. It was excellent until the time I found out what I was eating.
I got one of them in the backyard. The girls, my daughters, they won't let me shoot it. Hey, Mr. Tolley, how are you tonight, sir? Uh-oh.
What happened?
Hang on one sec. Mr. Tolley, you with us, brother?
There he is.
I see him. I don't hear him.
That's better. Now I can hear you.
Okay. Sometimes those headphones broke my mic.
Right.
So if you get any feedback, let me know.
It's good to see you. Haven't seen you. It feels like I haven't seen you in like a dog's age.
Well, maybe a coon's age.
Right.
Around here, that's very long.
We had the girls' night, the girls' week last week. That was kind of cool.
Yeah, I popped in for a little bit, but
yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
It was never. I never seen it really done. Really, anybody just having just all female. We have an all guys chat by accident like tonight because I don't know where Miss Dish is. So, but I've never, you know what I mean? So I said, hey, you know what? Let's have a check night.
Go.
But
You just wanted all the women around you, the only guy in there.
That could have went either way.
I didn't know what to title I didn't know what to title the chat that night. I was gonna title it Mike and the Harem and all that, just to joke around a little bit, But I chose not to. I just chose to be polite and call it ladies' night.
Yeah, I was pleasantly surprised. That was a good show. It could have went either way, but it went to the good.
Yeah,
Hats off to the ladies.
The girls didn't charge. The girls didn't run me up too much money on the giveaway.
That was too funny.
Right. But
I always miss the giveaway.
what's that, buddy?
I always miss.
Yeah, well, you're gonna make one here tonight because we're gonna do a giveaway tonight.
Yeah, but
Mikey,
I never.
just so we can do a preemptive, do you have a rough time on when you might be doing that? Roughly?
I don't know. Within the hour, I guess.
Within the hour. All right. I can guarantee you maybe a half hour to 45, probably at the most, and I got to go to bed. I got up early and worked my ass off. I know it's not expensive, but
I will do it before you go to bed.
I will put in also.
I will do it prior to you going to bed.
Well, I'll dump. I've got a couple of these for a giveaway that I'm going to be doing. This one's the serrated clip knife from Ozark Trail. It's not an expensive blade by any means, but Mikey, you know how much I love getting in on everybody's giveaways, so I'll throw that into the pot as well.
Awesome. Thank you, brother. Hey, Winging It Tracy, how are you? Good to see you. But yeah, so we and somebody put a comment in a while back about Mikey trading something about his trout. Mikey don't trade food because, as you can see the size of me, I don't even share my food. I take it off the kids' plates and my wife's plate, and they go crazy.
That's not going in the garbage.
Right, Todd? Todd's the only guy I know. Todd, how many times in a night do you think you go get something to eat while we're on this chat?
Me?
You eat a lot.
A couple, yeah. I like my food down here, but
Oh, I know you do. And then one night you had the friggin', what do you call it, Stu? You had the frickin', then you had the popsicle. Well, you had the popsicles that night. You were making me go out of my frickin' mind because I like the popsicles. Those are cool.
yeah, I was wearing them out that time.
We got summer going on now, so it's time to start getting the freezy pops out.
Nice.
Frickin' hit 90 degrees here today.
Well, you know what?
Wow.
Let me tell you something. What the hell has been out here? It's been sucking a dick. It's been raining here since frickin' Sunday.
Really? We need some rain bad.
Me too, man. It's been raining here a lot.
We lost you there, Todd. What?
It's been raining here a lot too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, last 4 or 5 days it's been raining.
Well, that sucks.
It's been about 50. Last week it was 80 though.
See, I don't even want it that hot. I don't want 80.
Right on. I agree with that.
You know.
80's okay, but it starts creeping up to 90.
Well, it's going to be 65 here tomorrow. So hit 90 today, and it'll be 65 tomorrow.
Yeah, that's just craziness right there.
Yeah. I actually
70
fired up the air today.
Yummy.
Go ahead. What?
I got to get a new tank of gas. All mine leaked out over the winter. Dang it.
That
So
gas
that's
is getting
pretty-
expensive.
Yeah.
Hey, SDL Tony, how are ya?
If it wasn't for the humidity down here, it wouldn't be that bad. It's just the humidity makes it so hot here.
Hi, Holly. Welcome. Thanks for stopping in.
I hope that's dry heat winging it.
Ain't no such thing as dry heat. It's fucking hot no matter how you look at it.
Look at that. Another Michigander in the crowd.
Who's that?
Stan.
Oh, yeah. Stan's a Michigander?
That's what he wrote. Unless he's just talking about Michigan.
Huh.
Because I see you mentioned Alberta in that same sentence. I got to catch up and read it.
Yes. No. Stan's up in Canada.
Canadian.
And he didn't write that, by the way. Somebody else did. Yeah, he's up in the North Country. Up there in heaven, you know, like that's what I call like where Mr. Tolley is,
Right on.
you know, in northern Maine, and that's just like heaven,
It is. This is God's country, I tell you.
you know. Anytime that the animals outnumber the people. Oh, this dude, I'm telling you, these days I don't even want to look at another human.
Yeah, I heard
That's
that.
most days.
Especially after a day of driving.
Yeah, you know what it is? It's just people are just so ignorant, and it drives me batty. You know, it's like, you know, you're doing good when you let somebody in the street and a guy behind you waves and says thank you to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But no, you're right, Harley. They do. Bust out some wrenches. Why? What's up, brother? Hey, I'm on at 135. What's up? How are you tonight?
Hey, he's saying there's a big fire up there.
Near me?
No, Canada.
Oh, Canada.
Alberta.
You haven't heard about that? Terrible. Wiped out entire towns.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, it's bad.
Jesus,
It's
that
bad.
sucks.
You haven't seen, Mike, you're shitting me. You have not seen any video on this?
Dude, I haven't seen the video. I don't watch the news. I don't.
Yeah.
If I don't read it in the paper or hear about it at work or, you know,
Don't you
something
have
that's with my
Facebook?
wife. Yeah, but I don't have time anymore, brother. Like this morning, I left my house at quarter to 6. I left my house at 5:45 this morning. I got back at 9:30.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's an early day. You know, that's, you know,
All right, Mike.
FedEx is killing me.
Oh, hold on one second. Never mind. Oh, wait, maybe this is it.
Nice, Greg. Good for you. Get out. Have fun.
All right, hey, Mike.
Go ahead, buddy.
Mikey, here in 2 seconds. Well, not 2 seconds. It's going to be about 2 seconds. I'm going to share the Driving Through Hell Alberta fire.
Mm-hmm.
If you could do I'm gonna wait. Let me find the right one first.
Yeah, you do it, and I'll freeze on you.
Where is
Something to say?
screen share? All right. Hold on one sec. I gotta find the right one. So this is the Jalapinix. Why is this so hard to do?
I don't know. I don't know how to screen share. I don't. Michelle tried to teach me one time, and I just.
I got told not to touch the button, so.
Yeah, she.
All right, now I'm sharing. You guys can see you right now, but give me one second. Go ahead and click on me. Right now, you should see what I'm looking at.
Holy shit!
Hold on. No, this I'll blow it up. But this is one of the they call it driving through hell, Alberta, Canada. I mean, this is.
Wow.
Why the hell you would even? I mean, unless you're fleeing, trying to get away from it. Why the hell?
The road's not closed. Holy shit! Wow, that's horrible. Oh, the animal lost, the people lost, the homes. Oh my word. That's horrible.
50 square kilometers of sun so far. 2 towns,
Really?
100,000 people had to evacuate.
What started it all?
Just a wildfire.
That's horrible.
I would like to know if this is daylight or nighttime, because I mean it's so bad. Like satellite images are just picking up nothing but cloud or smoke. So I'm wondering if this is daylight, night. Because I mean, you can see the orange glow, of course, but is that from the sun trying to get through the smoke, or is that from just fire?
That's flame. Look at the color of that. That's flame. That's dusk time. That's horrible.
Would you drive through that, Mikey? I mean, unless your ass had to be saved.
Not unless my family's on the other end of it. No, I wouldn't.
I mean, that's nuts.
No, anything happens to your car, and what are you going to do, other than breathe in all that smoke?
All right, you can go ahead and unclick me there.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Thanks for showing that. That's terrible. Wow.
Wow, he's pretty good. He successfully undone it.
I did undone it.
Those things
there was a button at the bottom. It said unscreen or stop screen sharing now, and I was like, that's it.
That's absolutely horrifying.
No, it is. When I remember way back in the 80s, they had a massive fire in Montana, and wildfire, and I remember watching it on the news and stuff, and then they just did about 10 years ago, maybe 10 years ago, they did 20 years ago, this year in history type thing, and they went back to where all the fire was, and you can still see the debris and stuff, obviously. However, it is now a plush green meadow.
Right.
And the animals are flourishing and everything else. So they actually, you know what they actually said? They said it's too bad because they said it's actually, they didn't use the word good that there was a fire, but I guess after a fire, all that, it's good for the soil, I guess. I don't know.
Right, it's like a rebirth.
Yeah. But, they were saying how they didn't, obviously, they cut down the hunting, they cut down everything, to get all the numbers back in the wildlife. I forget how many homes they said they lost. That was the year they almost lost the lodge out there near the old geyser thing there, out there in what the hell's the park? Yellowstone.
Right.
Where the they got the geyser out there that goes, but there's some big ass huge friggin' lodge everybody stays. Well, not everybody, but you know what I mean. People stay in. It's like a hotel lodge or whatever. It's been there forever and a week. They thought they were going to lose that, and they didn't. They were able to save it. So, but anyway. But Blue, did you want to do them together or you want to do them separately?
Let's do it together. And then by some oddball chance, if you're allowing people on, like if you're allowing people on the panel to be on it, if I win, whatever you're giving away, we'll do a secondary for the one I'm throwing in.
Yeah, people on the panel can play in mine. I'll tell you what mine's going to be. It's going to be a Spyderco Caracara 2.
Oh shit, that's way better than a Mora.
Um,
I want one of them.
so now, Bird Dog. Gerald B says they said the Canadian Fire went 8 times in size in just a few hours. That's unbelievable. Jesus, that's horrific. That's horrendous.
Let me just since we're still talking, let me see if I can find an updated satellite image of that. I mean, the last one I saw was holy. I mean, you wouldn't believe it. All right, Alberta.
Well, I hope everybody gets to a safe spot. I know that people are going to lose their homes and stuff, but Jesus Christ, at least you're alive. You know, it sucks to start. It must suck to start over with nothing. I get all that, but
Yeah, I'm looking at the different satellite images. I mean,
it took out.
All you're going to see is smoke. So I'm not even gonna. I wouldn't even screen share that. Just imagine a big wide area of Canada around Alberta, and just to picture a whole bunch of clouds around it. That's kind of what it looks like.
Joe B said it took out Fort McMurray.
Yeah, it took out. That's one of the top.
I'm sorry, you faded out. It's one of the what?
Towns, I think he said.
Took out.
Oh, okay.
Is it just me, or with his mic, with Tully's mic, is it like cutting out the last 2 seconds?
Yeah, it cuts out in his last 2. It does.
I can't help.
I know you can't, buddy.
You have to keep your sentences short.
Swansea Searcher, hello. How you been, brother?
You hit it with a hammer, Tully. Just bam, bam. It usually works.
Make a video, though.
I'm on it. So last year the big fire was in Saskatoon. All right, so you want to do them together, right? Is that what you're saying?
Well, we'll do them together. If by whatever chance, which I usually don't, if I happen to win, I would, whatever you're giving, I'm not going to keep whatever I have. It's still going to go back in, and then we'll do a secondary for everybody for that.
Oh.
But if anybody other than me wins, they just automatically get them both. Not unless you want to do 2 separate. It's completely up to you, man.
Why don't we do 2 separate ones?
All right.
Hey, Double K, how are you, my friend? Good to see you. JQHS, Joe's Quantum Heart School. How you been? All right. So let's do a giveaway. Please don't drive me crazy putting numbers in, because it ain't going to be the number system.
Is it letters?
Okay.
Mike likes to ask questions.
It's a 3-letter combination. You have to figure out the combination. Yeah, I'm just...
Well, actually, I shouldn't say it. Blue, do you want to do yours? Do you want to do yours number wise, or how do you want to do yours?
This is your show, brother. You choose them both, and I'll follow the rule.
All right, maybe we'll do the number system. Shit, how are we gonna do this?
Close your eyes.
I know Will likes the numbers. So because Will likes it, we got 35 people in here, so we'll have to go at least to 100, right?
All right, not to interrupt you, Mikey, but are you going to do mine first and then follow it up by yours here shortly, or?
Yeah.
So what I'll do, if you want to do the number thing, I will write a number on a piece of paper that I will have in front of me, and I'll hold it backwards to the screen, basically like this. And then whenever you say go, it's go time. And I'll watch the side chat, and then as soon as I see it, which of course there's going to be a delay,
right,
I'll say, oh, somebody's got it. I'll flip it around so we can verify, and then I think you usually go back to check to make sure that nobody said it before, and we'll go by that.
All right, we'll do that.
All right,
All right, why don't you, let me click on you, and you can. Hang on. Let me get to you.
just keep chatting for a couple seconds because I gotta find a piece of paper to write the number on.
All right.
Make sure the light don't shine through and show the number.
Oh,
Right.
come on, man! I gotta keep this up now.
I'm just saying.
All right, hold on one.
All right, you lost voice there, Blue. All right, so we're gonna do 2 giveaways tonight. 2 giveaways. Like I said, one is for a Spyderco Bird Caracara 2. And I'm gonna have I will have Blue tell you what the one he is gonna give away. But at any rate, I'm doing this giveaway, my end of it. It's just a way for me to say thanks.
Mikey, what on the giveaway that you're going to do on my side of it? What do you want the numbers to be? 1 or 0 through whatever, and then I'll write down the first number.
0 to 100.
0 to 100. All right.
Well,
I'm going to mute this for a second. Let me come up with a number.
all right. Slingshot ammo. I know, right?
That's pretty big of you, Frank and Jay Greg.
What's that?
They're both stepping out. They say they're knife heavy.
Well, you can. I'm knife heavy too, but give it to somebody that's not knife heavy. That's how I look at it.
We'll end up winning one of them.
What's that, buddy?
We'll end up winning one of them.
Now why'd you have to say that?
All right.
That's how it goes.
Well, if you win a knife, right? Do I actually have to send it to you? I'm just teasing, Will. Sorry, Will. I had to, buddy. I had to throw that in there, pal. Sorry, buddy.
Me too, Will. I love you, buddy.
All right, so I'm gonna click on Blue. Blue.
Got it. I've got the number here, and if you can, in any certain fashion, as soon as you say go on our live stream, if you can say go on the
Yeah, I'm gonna put it.
chat.
I'll put it in the. I'll type it into the chat in a minute. But what I want you to do is because I'm gonna click on you, and will you hold up what you're gonna give away, please?
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me put the paper down. This is just it's a cheap ass Walmart knife, one of
Nice.
those Ozark travel ones. But I've got a couple of these for my kids, just because whenever they go out into the woods with Dad, you know,
Right.
they like that. You know, I mean, really, it makes them feel good having a knife.
Right on.
But it's a good farm knife, string cutting knife. There's nothing wrong with this thing. It's a cheap ass blade.
Cool. Alrighty. By means no. How are you? All right. So, I should probably say clicked on you, huh?
Doesn't matter.
All right. So here's how it's gonna go. Everybody on the and in the internal. Well, who's gonna watch the internal? You're gonna have to watch the internal.
Oh, shit. Hold on. All right, I got it on.
Hey Teresa, how are you? Teresa. No, Partisans Gorilla, stop.
Wow.
I'm gonna
I'll tell you what. Your chat is
type.
tight. That was quick. I saw that the same time you damn near said it, so we're only a couple seconds off in the chat.
Yeah. So I'm gonna type the word go. You guys are gonna think of a number between 0 and 100.
And actually, Mike, whenever you hit enter on go in the external chat room,
That's when it's gonna start.
Yeah, and I'll hear it on the internal also, so we're good.
All right.
All right, I'm watching.
There you go.
All right, I see them flying. I see them. God damn, guys. Oh, right there, Sandy's passion.
All right.
That was
What
quick.
was the number?
That was quick. Holy balls.
Ohio, what are you doing out there, buddy? You have an invite, you nitwit. my buddy.
Guys, stop putting numbers in. Somebody
Oh,
already
they can't
won.
because of the. They can't because of the. What do you call it?
The lag.
Yeah.
Should I write stop?
Winner, chicken dinner. Winner, chicken dinner.
Sandy's
Pageant.
I mean, it was like
Congratulations.
that was within like the top 12 that it came up. Sandy's
the number?
Passions. Since it's well, I'm gonna have Sandy's Passions right now. Put it on the external chat. The first number you put in, what was it?
Probably don't remember.
Maybe she. I hope she does. And as soon as she says it, I'll flip the napkin around. And come on.
The year you were born.
No, if this was the year I'm born, I'm in a lot of trouble.
Oh no! All right. So.
All right. Well, this was the number.
She's still jumping in this room.
And it's 43.
43. That's the first one she wrote. I just went back and looked.
43. So that's Sandy's Passions.
Right on. Congratulations, Sandy.
So if
Sandy,
you
just send your information to PM Blue, and he will take care of you from there. Okay.
Awesome.
Congratulations. All right. So now, Spyderco, Cara 2. And no, we're not doing numbers, so no. Mine's going to be a trivia. All right. Shit, how am I going to watch both? I have to watch both. Let me see if I can
make your internal chat, make your internal screen, your Google Plus screen, shrink it down so that you can see that plus the external chat just on the big screen.
Yeah, but usually I put them side by side. Oh, there we go. Okay. All right. Now I have them side by side. Ohio, nice to see you.
What up?
Hey, bud.
I'm so happy you're here. It's like the old days, brother, doing the giveaways. All right, so
Well.
Cara. It's going to be a trivia question, and it's not going to be an easy one.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Indiana Patriot, how are you? You don't need the year, okay? You don't need the year. On the count of 3, when I say 1, 2, 3, it's going to start. And the first person that types it in is going to win. All right? When is my birthday?
Oh, fuck. Wait, you want all of it? Like the day, the month, or the month, day?
No, you don't need the year, the month and the day.
Month and the day.
Month and the day.
Fuck.
Damn. See, if I was on a PC, I could just go to Facebook and look up your information.
That's what everybody's doing.
Wow, this is like fucking shooting.
Hang on.
Fuck. There's no 39th day, so let's scale it back a little bit.
Oh, winner, chicken dinner.
Somebody that knows you.
Winner, chicken dinner.
If it's me, I'll shit.
We have a winner, folks. When did you come in, by the way? I didn't even get to shout you out and say hi to you.
No, it's not me.
No, it was the Saint. And Saint, I gotta go back and check to make sure nobody else got it before you. Because then I'll have to buy 2 of them. Because I'll feel bad.
Oh, that's bullshit. He went on your Facebook.
You probably did.
Boo.
Cheating bastard. Of course, I didn't say you couldn't cheat. Will, you were close, bud. You were close. But my birthday is September 12th. For those who may not believe me, you can go on my Facebook page, and my birth date is there. And if you don't believe me, you can ask Driver of All, because Driver of All and I share the same day.
You also, according to Holly on there, you share it with her, too.
All right, Holly. Cool.
Did you say December or September?
September.
Yep, that's what she said.
Gerald B. Really? That's right. You went on Facebook. All right, Gerald. Thanks, buddy. Thanks for now. Everybody knows how old I am. You're a pal.
You're 12 years older than I am. You old son of a bitch.
Yeah, he is an old bastard, isn't he?
Yeah, but I'm not as old. I'm not as old as frickin' Steve, though. Steve's the old man around
Come on,
here.
bring it.
Thanks, Gerald. 1974. I knew I was way older than you. All right, Saint. Do I still have your address? If
I'm
not,
not,
just
I'm
text
not
me.
the oldest guy here, or what?
Saint, if not, just text me your address.
Yeah, I forgot. Tully's in here. He's so old he owes Jesus $2.
I like that. That's cool.
He's got an autographed picture.
Yes, I do.
Sorry, Bird Dog. I know. For those that aren't in. I'd like to thank my mom and Jesus. Oh, fuck it. I'll tell you what. If you guys want another chance to win a fucking, oh, who the fuck cares? Let's do another one for another Spyderco Cara. How's that?
Holy shit.
Let's
What?
do that.
Dude, I was expecting more. I was
Let's do
expecting
that.
more that time.
So,
Wait, can I jump out now or what?
what, buddy?
I said, can I just jump out now and
What do you mean jump out? You can stay right there.
no, jump out so I can type in stuff? So I can try to
Oh
win?
yeah, you can't type from there. Oh yeah. Go ahead.
No, I'm just playing.
No, go ahead.
No, it's okay. I'll just wait for your sympathy and your pity, and you'll just mail me one out of sympathy.
I've done that before.
Is that all it
I'm waiting
takes?
for the same
Dang.
thing.
I've
I
done
don't own a Spyderco.
I don't own a knife.
Oh, bullshit! You fucking. I don't own a knife. The guy's a trapper. I don't own a knife.
He doesn't even own a knife to
Right now,
cut
with
a
my
spear
Walmart
with.
knife.
Blue, Sandy sent you a PM.
Okay.
I have to gnaw my pelts.
So, Bird Dog, you like your Cara? It's a nice one. If I could do screen save. This is the Spyderco Bird Cara 2. Black plain edge. Black. Farmer and plain edge. Let me see. I will do the spectacles on it. Maybe people want me to. Let me see.
Mikey, I've always wanted to see your spectacles.
My spectacles.
Spectacles. Hey, is there anybody here from Atlanta by chance?
No.
Nope, sorry.
Okay, good. My Cavaliers whipped their fucking ass tonight.
Oh, the Cavaliers won? Did the Celtics win?
Celtics are out of it, brother.
I know. I'm just being an ass.
We went to a hockey game last night. The Lake Erie, like the lower,
Oh, really?
lower EHL or whatever they are.
Yep.
They're in the playoffs, so it was pretty exciting.
All right. Wait a minute. Swansea Social just sent you a giveaway, my friend. Is that the one you sent on Facebook, you mean, Swans? Are you serious? How do
Are
I...
they giving away? They're giving away their virginity, aren't they?
Swans, but how do I...
Hey, speaking of that, Blue, what is the time frame that you regain your virginity after so long? What do you know what it is?
Oh God! I mean, seriously, depending on the girl. Hey,
I'm
like,
talking
are you talking about
as guys?
popping the hymen? Oh fuck no! Yeah, fuck no. That doesn't actually happen.
Oh, okay, because I'm pretty damn close if it is.
Well, it's probably got to be. I'm going to say between the 8th and 10th year of never having sex that you could probably do it again for the first time.
Well, I've been married for 10 years. and
Oh
I
yeah,
gotta-
you're there. You're there. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Give me one sec. Swansea, I got that, but I don't know that I got the whole question. So I just texted you back on Facebook. And Bird Dog, to answer your question, I have no idea, sweetheart. I have no idea. All right, so Swans is going to answer me back. While Swans is answering me back,
Blue has a question for Ohio. Ohio, I know you've done some drone footage and stuff since
Oh, yeah.
the new year hit. Have you? I mean, all right. I don't want to set you up for failure here.
Did I register my drone?
I mean, did you have to register it, or did you quote unquote just retire it so that you didn't have to register it?
No, I registered mine.
All right. Is it a pain in the ass, or is it just stupid?
No, it's online. It's stupid. I did it early enough to where I got my refund. You know, I paid the $5, and then like 2 days later, they refunded it to me.
Mm-hmm.
So if you did it by like January 21st or something like that, you got your refund.
All right.
But it's good. They give you one number, and it's good for as many drones as you own. So.
Oh no shit.
Yeah, if you got one number, you just got to put it. I haven't put the number on my drone, but I just discovered a couple of days ago that my drone actually isn't quite large enough yet to be. I mean, you know what I mean? So basically, I just have a number.
Mm-hmm.
My neighbor bought one, and it was like a little bit bigger than mine and almost identical, but it was, has the GPS on it and stuff. And we took him out, and I was showing him a couple of things that I learned and everything, and he was like, "Oh, cool!" And then next thing you know, his just disappeared. It was gone. It like
Gone.
Yeah, I guess like when they get like a low battery or something, and they get out of range, or they just take off on their own. So it's gone.
Wow. Now let me ask you this: as being
not, we were trying to follow it to see where if it might come down someplace we could drive over, like a couple blocks over or something.
Mm-hmm.
No, it was just a little dot in the sky, and then we just lost track of it. It was probably miles away from us.
I've got to ask you, with your registration, I mean, because you said that you could use like one number for however many drones that you had, so you technically don't have to register like the drone. Yeah, you don't have to register their serial numbers or whatever.
Nope.
No, all right, well, that actually makes me feel a little bit better, because my personal, and I'm going to put my tinfoil hat on here for about 30 seconds, was basically, Ohio, you've got, let's just say, 5 drones. You go out every day of the week, a drone every other day, whatever, just to change it up. I really thought that they wanted all of the information so is that they could tap into your drone, that they know where you're located at, for basically intelligence. I really thought there was something wireless that would send the information out, which there still might be, but
hey, you know what? You might not be off on anything, but no, there was no serial number like that. It was just a number attached to my name that's good for as many drones as I have, and I'm supposed to. What it's for is you're supposed to attach that number to your drone. So if you go do something stupid, or somebody shoots it out of the sky and claims that you were spying on their daughter or something like that, sunbathing, or if you get too close to the airport and they seize it or whatever, they have a number to where they can track it back to, so they can charge you with the crime if they need to.
Right.
But
I really thought it was going to be a
register, because I live right next to an airport, and you're supposed to be at least 4 miles from an airport, and I'm only like a half a mile from Kent State. Kent State has an airport right here, university, so I'm right next to the Kent State University airport. So
yeah, I really, my whole thought on that thing is that they wanted you to register every drone with every serial number that you had to you, so that basically they knew what serial number went basically to what location, so that there was a wireless GPS link, or satellite link, that they could take your data that you're capturing without you even knowing it, up, which it's probably still happening. But
All right. I hate to interrupt all that beautiful talk about drones.
oh, Mikey's tired of the conspiracies.
But we have 2 more giveaways to do.
Damn, son.
Swansea Searcher is nice enough and generous enough to give away is a copper round 1 ounce, 1 ounce copper round, and I can have a picture of that in 1 second for you in a minute. Hopefully you guys will be able to see that.
Closer.
Whack.
Boom!
That was cool.
So Swansea Searcher is going to give that away. And Swansea also has his own trivia question, which he gave me the answer and the proof to his answer in another photo. As you guys may know, a lot of you do know Swansea. Swansea's a digger. Anyways, and Swansea's been around this chat for ever and a week. There it is right there. 1 ounce copper round Morgan dollar stamped. Okay?
Sweet.
So, the question is, we ready? Oh, I have to do a split screen again. Hang on. Because everybody's invited into this one. Obviously, other than me. Duh.
That's a shoe-in.
Right. What is Swansea's oldest silver coin?
Oldest by the year.
Silver coin. And I have a photo of that also. Go.
I can't type in. That's up.
I'm surprised that Will Hornbuckle. Oh, Will Hornbuckle is here. There he is.
Oh, he's wearing it out there, I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
Can we just shout it out?
Yeah, that's
Well, you know it.
Do I know it? No, I was just going to guess.
Oh.
I was going to say a 62 half dollar.
1842 coin.
Good night, Holly. Thanks for coming in, sweetheart.
This could take a while.
Yeah, you know how many dates there are between then and now?
Swans, can I give him a hint?
Colonial.
It's great.
Oh,
I mean,
Holly, I was thinking.
they could have a Roman coin, and that would be like.
Holly, I was thanking you for his oldest Doug silver coin.
Oldest Doug. Okay. And is it okay? Just is it U.S.? Is it a U.S. mint?
68 dime.
A 1945 Walking Liberty.
Hey, Swans, can you hear me? Right, thank you. It's pre-1800s, folks.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Wow.
Oh, almost.
I said 1750.
And you were wrong.
1789.
1798.
You gotta write them in, boys and girls. You gotta write them in.
One of you guys just said it. I'm guessing. Oh my God.
Spanish.
It's a Spanish coin.
Well, then it ain't worth nothing.
Throw it back in the ground.
I'm over my
Wow, they scared
limit sending messages.
They scared the shit out of it, Swans.
I've got fucking 9 seconds before I can make another guess.
Oh, so close.
Man, I really got to get a desktop going or something.
Oh, even closer.
Me too.
Hey, I can still see that, but it says I couldn't type it.
So, yeah, guys, don't forget you got two of us watching. You got Swans and me, so nobody's hit it yet.
What the hell is that? 1, 7, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5.
SKS it's before 1800, brother.
Oh, fuck.
Well, didn't you see what Swansea wrote?
I thought they said it was like pre-1900s or 1800. Oh, wait, pre-18 would be. Never mind.
Wow, almost.
Oh, I'm out again.
Get them all. Winner! Winner, chicken dinner. Did you see it, Swansea? Sandy won. Yep, Sandy won.
Are you shitting me?
The correct answer, and I have it right here on the photo, the correct answer was 1759.
Wow.
She's hot tonight, man.
And, let me see. That's gonna
Play the damn Powerball. Play the Powerball.
That might be too bright, but it is 1759. Congratulations, Sandy. That's freaking awesome.
Is she gonna go for the trifecta?
Congratulations, Swansea, for finding it.
And I'd like to say again, Swansea Searcher, that's really cool that you did that for us. I really appreciate that.
I think because it was a long time to guess and it was so hard, you should go ahead and send her that coin instead of the copper.
All right, now, who would like a chance to win the Spyderco Cara 2?
Mikey, I would like you to postpone it for about a minute and a half so I can go take a leak and get another refill.
No, but nobody really wants.
All right, go ahead.
So.
Be
I'll
right
do that
back,
for you.
brother.
Because I know it's getting late, so that's why I wanted to. But you get a lot of take. I know, right? Congrats, Sandy. That's friggin' awesome. Good for you, sweetheart. Oh, Sandy, that's even better, sweetheart. He wanted you to have that coin, right? Hey, Kim Keek, what's happening? Welcome to the party. I would like to ask a question, Mr. Will Hornbuckle. Are you slipping lately, there, young fella? You're not winning any more giveaways, Mr. Giveaway Man?
He's having a bad streak going on.
Hooligan. The hooligans in the house. But at any rate, we'll when Bill gets back, we'll do one more. And you know, Ohio and I know Ohio. You know, he can get here when he gets here because he's not doing the night job. He hasn't been doing a night job for a very long time now. But pretty damn much every person on the panel, with the exception of Steve, because Steve just wasn't on YouTube back then. And pretty much everybody in the chat room and the people that I like to call them my silent watchers, which is also always fine. You guys know that. I do this because it's like my way of saying thanks. It'd be kind of hard to have a chat with 3 people in the chat room, and you guys have supported this chat and my channel forever and a week, and it's just my way of saying thanks.
Alrighty, I missed all the rules and all that other shit if you went through that, so.
All right. No rules. Who's the guy in the red orange shirt? I've seen him before, but don't know his name. That would be Stalker Steve Gimp. Steve, wave and say hi and say something so Gimp Key can say hi to you.
I've said hi to him before, I believe.
Oh, you're welcome, by means. No problem. I love doing them. And let me give you a little history lesson. For those of you who may or may not watch Jamie Time, I did this actually as a question on the 2-year anniversary. Just getting into these, I was just getting into YouTube. Forget even getting into the chats. And some of you may know him, some of you may not. But the M.I. Woodsman, John, the M.I. Woodsman, said to me one night, "Hey, Mike, on Saturday nights there's this chat. It's called Jamie Time, da-da-da-da. You should go check it out. Tell them you're new to YouTube and da-da-da-da." So I did that. And, from there came this chat. Ohio and I came on after Johnny's chat, Johnny and TR's chat. And then Ohio is the one that named this chat the Quagmire. And it's been a lot of fun. So I don't know. I just want to say thanks. That's all.
Cool, Mike. I've enjoyed it since I've been watching it.
Will, I don't have an
graciously being on it.
Yeah, and I wish Mr. Toller could be here. I know he's having problems with his computer. And Toller's been here since day one. Double K's been here since day one. SKS, all these, been here since day one. I met Swansea Searcher and Will through. I think Ohio. You here? Tell me if I'm wrong.
Sorry.
Tell me if I'm wrong. We met Ohio. We met Will and Swansea and all those guys on the hooligan chat, right? Or was it on Jack's chat?
Yeah, Jack. It was
Jack's chat. That's right. That's right. And we all just started, and then we started subbing each other and following each other, and this is how this thing works. It's unbelievable. HNR reported you, Mike. You are going to have to show me how to do a chat. I really would like to join or host something. Just went over it again. I'll do that for you, brother. I can do that for you. All right, so you guys already know I don't like to do it this way, but I'm going to do it this way. We're going to do it the number system. Bird Dog, are you still here, sweetheart? Because you are my, I think right now, unless I'm on it, is still here. Is Sandy and I'm on it still here? I only have 3 young ladies in the chat, and I want to make sure all 3 of them are here to. Anyways, we're going to do the number system again. Hey, Trapper234, what's up? Vote Trump, please. You're doing just fine, Sandy. You're doing just fine. All right, sweetheart. All right, so the ladies are here. All right, pick a number. And again, it is for the Spyderco Bird, Cara 2. All right. Pick a number. Oh, you guys are going to do it out here, right? So I don't have to use split screen, you guys on the panel?
Sure.
All right, you can guess out there.
I'll do it out in the chat.
All right. Hey, Mindy, what's up? Good to see you. Mindy, we're going to do a giveaway for Spyderco Cara 2. So we're going to do a number from 1 to 100 as soon as I type go. So when I type go, you guys can start. All right? Start.
Mikey, what number are you thinking about?
Winner, chicken dinner. Winner, chicken dinner.
That was quick.
Gimp Geek, 55.
That was real quick.
55, Gimp Geek. Gimp, do me a favor, brother. PM me your address, please.
These are rigged, goddammit.
Conspiracy.
Yeah, he had good luck because he met me.
I'm sitting here holding a phone in one hand and a tablet in the other, trying to do this, and still can't.
Yeah, thank God you said tablet, because I was thinking something else.
Congratulations, Gimp. From what I understand, they're nice knives. I don't own a Spyderco. No, just kidding. Bird Dog has a cat. Bird Dog, am I right by this? You have a Cara, yes? So Gimp, I believe Bird Dog said she did, and I know she's always showing it on Jamie Time. So, and I know she likes it. She says earlier in the chat she was saying it's her everyday carry. So. It's a cool knife. Congratulations, sir.
So I've got to ask, and this is way off topic from anything we have ever spoken about ever on any chat that I've been on with any of you guys or anybody else.
This is the Quagmire.
Is anybody a fan of the Avengers, the series that have come out through Marvel?
I haven't seen it, so I guess not.
I love all those movies. I watch all the spin-off TV shows, and I went today to watch the Avengers Civil War.
Wow.
Damn.
I never get into all that, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I seen the first movie, I think. It was pretty darn good.
Oh, you're talking the original Avengers?
Yeah, don't ask me any questions about it because it was a while back.
Yeah, but nothing there. It doesn't matter. That Avengers movie, the first one, I don't care what they do, they will never. I don't care if it's Marvel, Sony, whoever, they will never be able to put a movie that jam-packed full of, mostly action but comedy. There's not a wasted second of film on that entire movie. That
Really?
Oh my God, the Avengers. Yeah, how old is that now? God, that's got to be.
That's pretty old.
You're saying pretty old. I think it can't be any more than 10 years, can it? God.
Not
For
even
nowadays,
close.
To me, that's old.
Yeah.
The Avengers. 2012, yeah. So we're looking at 4 years ago. That movie, The Avengers, that is the baseline for every other, from now on, any other of those movies that come out. That was the greatest. This one, on a scale of 10, like, Avengers is like, out of a scale of 1 to 20, is like, holy shit. This one was, I'll scale it back to like a 1 out of 10. I would give it like an 8. I mean, it's good, but there's some wasted time and everything. But God, if you guys are into the comic book, which I've never read a comic book in my life, but I love these movies.
Yeah, I never was the comic book type.
Yeah. Jay Greg is asking you not to spoil it for him. He just got the DVD.
Good night, Swans. Thanks a million, buddy. Much
Jay,
appreciated.
Jay Greg, which DVD did you get?
Or he might be waiting for it.
Oh yeah, I won't. The Avengers Civil War just came out. I would never, ever do that to anybody because I'd be so fucking pissed off if somebody did that to me.
Well, good. Then you can't talk about Alone because I haven't seen it. I haven't seen last night's episode, so nobody can talk about that either.
What the hell is Alone?
For those that watch, it's 10 people on. You didn't see the first one? It's like 10 people from YouTube stuck on Vancouver Island, or not Vancouver Island. Yeah, Vancouver Island. Different parts of. And they got to survive. The person that lasts the longest one's like 500,000. But you have you're by yourself. There's no. All right, Kemp, I'll go and look at it. I was there a minute ago. I wasn't there, so let me refresh my messages. All right, Kemp, I got it, bud. And you're there. You got bear spray, a flare, and something else for a weapon other than your knife. And you're given like 50 items. You can carry in your backpack and all that.
Is it a spider
Alice pack? But no, but you got to see it because there's black bears show up at your door and the whole 9 yards at your tent, at your shelter. It's fucked up.
No. No, if a black bear shows up at my tent, I'm gonna fucking put a bullet through its head.
Yeah. But where did Todd go?
Yeah, had to bug out.
He said something about being pissed that you wouldn't let him win or something, and he just took off.
I'm on it. I'm on it. You're not old enough to knit yet, are you? I will tell you one thing about the giveaway, though. We just had 3 giveaways, and Will Hornbuckle got nothing. Ha! All right, for those who don't know why I'm saying that to Will Hornbuckle, because I'm going to say between probably this time last year, or even before that, right on up until, October, November?
He won every contest.
Pretty damn much. And I don't just mean on here, because there was a time when me and Ohio were giving away knives like 2 at a whack every week, weren't we? And everything else, too. But, Driver, you missed a giveaway, buddy. And Driver, you missed a giveaway. You know what the question was? When's my birthday?
His channel was like, bushcrafting, metal detecting, and contest. Yep. That was like the name of his channel.
And I'm telling you, he won everything, dude. Everything. It got to a point where we're sitting there going, Yeah, Will won. Yeah, whatever. And then he, he'd come on and but by the way, how come you don't answer your bell no more, huh, Will? By the way, but that's all right. I get it. You don't like us. And then he would sit there and he would tell us, "Oh, I have another one. Oh, I have another one." And it got to a point where we'd be like, "Hey, Will, we got nothing."
I named my 600 subscriber giveaway video, like 600 subscriber giveaway. Don't tell Will Hornbuckle. That was the name of my video.
Sandy, good night. And
Good night, Sandy.
You see Driver on there?
Yeah, Driver. You just didn't need the year. All you needed was the day. See, if you were here earlier, Driver, you would have won a freaking knife.
I've entered a lot of contests on YouTube with the the video responses and all that. I haven't had the greatest of luck. I mean, I've won a couple here and there. But do you guys remember? Because I'm sure we were already buddies and following each other by then. Do you guys remember that contest that I won through Paper Tiger? I got the grand prize on that.
I think so.
It was literally a rucksack. I mean, and this isn't just a book bag. This is one of those big ass army. It was metal that went up your back, and then it was all canvas for like a 2-foot circle around you, and it had a tarp or something over top of it. I would hate to guess, but that was probably about $1,000 worth of gear that I won just by putting in a video. And I was like, holy shit. I mean, I had a boner for 2 weeks. Because people. I don't want to say they want to judge, but people automatically say, "Oh, look, you're in law enforcement. You're a cop. You make good money." I make pretty good money, but I wouldn't have had that gear for 10 years. And I was like, "Oh my god."
Yeah, I can testify that that's not the truth.
Right on. Cops don't make near enough.
Yeah, some cops don't make near enough. There's other cops out there that shouldn't make a goddamn thing and belong, back in jail. But
now I won. Hang on, let me think of I can't think of her channel. CoinKeeper. I won CoinKeeper's the gold coin.
Oh
Wow.
No shit.
Yeah. And when I got the package from her, she sent me some silver too. She sent me an ounce of silver, and just as a kicker, she threw in another gold coin for my kids.
Holy smokes!
Yeah. That's Jack. I won something from Jack, and then he sent two rolls of wheat pennies, one each for my girls.
Yeah, he's some wheat for the kids too.
I thought that was kind of super cool. He didn't have to do that.
Right on, Jay Greg.
Yeah, for you guys out in the chat room, I confiscated so much last year. I took my family of 5 to Disneyland, and then they gave me the fucking toaster as a runner-up present. Yeah, anybody that thinks that shit, like you make more money based on how many tickets you write, yeah, it is not true whatsoever. And if any department anywhere gets caught doing that shit,
right?
Yeah.
See ya.
Hey, Blue, you know what you always say? No, there's no quota. I can write as many tickets as I want.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You know what I stopped you for? No? Well, shit. I can write you for 100 then. I've actually pulled that on a couple people. Because I think, literally, if you stop somebody, because I don't know, that's just my mentality. I'm sure you guys know, or can kind of tell. I am probably the most, I'm serious whenever you need to be serious, but I am the most laid-back motherfucker whenever I don't have to worry about anything. You pull over some 30-year-old guy, 30-year-old girl, 6-7 miles over the limit. I'm like, ma'am, sir, you know why I stopped you? I have no idea. What did you stop me for? Oh, well, I guess I can write you for whatever I want, can't I? And they look. I mean, literally, I've only ever done it maybe, I've been doing this 16 years. I've maybe only done it 12 times because you almost have to be able to read the person to be able to, it's like, is this person going to laugh? Is this person going to, oh, great, look at how crooked this son of a bitch is. We're going to turn this into the biggest scam ever.
Right.
But so far I've been lucky, and the people, they've had a laugh at it. And but yeah, that is my favorite one. The one that I've only used like 3 times, because, you can put your seatbelt in your cleavage as much as you want,
Right.
and show as much as you want. Oh, I didn't think you gave tickets to pretty girls. I've only ever done this twice, maybe 3 times. I'm like, no, we don't give tickets to pretty girls. Ma'am, I need you to sign here for going this fast. And just because, you know what? If you're that fucking arrogant to say something like that to me,
Right.
you know what? You deserve everything you get.
Right on.
One of my favorite memes is the one where the girl's in the car and the officer's standing next to her window, and he goes, "Ma'am, do you know why I'm standing here?" And she says, "Because you had a D average in high school."
Oh.
This is me.
No, but that's funny.
There's a couple of points.
Oh, Greg wants to know, Blue, how many times have you been told by someone that they pay your salary? Actually, one time I probably could have been suspended. I had somebody that is, and I am not downing welfare assistance, anything like that. But when you're on welfare or assistance for 20 years, and I know that you don't pay taxes,
Salary.
and you tell me I pay your salary, no, I've come unglued twice, and nothing ever came of it. But no, that's. And the thing is, I don't give a fuck if you pay my salary. I don't give a shit if you paid $100,000 in donation to the police department for whatever we're doing. But literally, whenever I set out for the day, I mean, and this is across the board. Let's say I'm sitting in a 45-mile-an-hour speed limit. If I clock you at 58 or above, you get a goddamn speeding ticket. I don't care who you are. I mean, that's because I don't want anybody to say, "Oh well, you didn't give me a ticket, or you didn't give this person a ticket because she was a female and she was hot and she had big tits, or
Absolutely.
you didn't give this person a ticket because of this." You know what? I set out. I mean, anybody that wants to look at my records, I will never give out my actual identity on YouTube, but some of you guys know it.
I
But
do.
seriously, look it up. I mean,
I never tell anybody.
you could look up my stats forever, and you can see, because of the state that I'm in, anytime that I write a ticket, it goes under my name, it goes under this and what I wrote that person for. You can look every day that I'm working, and you can tell what speed or what violation I was looking for that day, because it's bam, 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 bam. I don't give a shit who you are, what you're doing. If that's what I set my mind out for that day, you get a ticket, and that's the way it should be.
Yeah, I got in trouble with the whole "I pay your salary" thing. I was working booking one night. Guy came in. He had a few beers, and I don't know what the hell the charge was at the time or whatever. It was my job to book him in, and I was trying to get information from him. His name, address, height, weight, all that bullshit you got to put on the record. And he started going off on me and blah 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 blah. And he pulled the, "I pay your salary." And I couldn't take it anymore, man. I said, "Then shut the fuck up and let me do my job." And my sergeant was standing there, and she's like, "You need to step over here for a second." She's like, "You can't say that." And I was like,
Really?
"Yeah, well, I said I did. I'm sorry."
I don't understand how you guys tolerate Joe Public, because most of them are asses.
Technically, that's not true. The majority of people, at least in my area, I don't know what Ohio dealt with, but in my area, I guarantee you, if there was a way for anybody to track the people I give tickets to, at the end of my stop, I guarantee, just my own personal opinion is, I would say 98% of the people at the end of my traffic stop says thank you.
Right.
I don't downplay the person. I don't make, fuck, we've all sped, we've all done this, just not everybody gets caught. I mean, that's what it comes down to, and that's the way I look at it. I treat these people, I treat everybody I come up with the same respect. But I guarantee you, as soon as you fucking say, I don't give a shit what, as soon as you downplay my job, as soon as you downplay whatever, no, I'm all over you like, I don't want to say a derogatory remark, but no,
Like-
fuck that.
Like blue on a criminal.
Exactly.
What you're missing, Blue, is when you say, "Here's your license, registration back," and you sign this, and you like, just slow down out there. Or whatever. And they're like, okay, be on your way. And when they say, "Thank you, officer," and then you're like, "Have a good day," and you start to turn around, what you're not hearing is, "Fucking asshole."
As long as I can't hear it, no harm, no foul.
Yeah.
Can I just do a little help in Mr. Greg Campbell? Never write that you're Shamma's second cousin. I don't care, twice removed, 4 times removed. What's wrong with you? What were you thinking?
Yeah, I would never admit
What are you
to
drinking
that,
tonight?
never.
What happened to Shamma's chat tonight, sweetheart? I don't know. To be honest with you, I don't watch it because it's on the same time mine is.
Hey, Blue.
So,
Sir.
You were talking about you didn't know where I work and stuff. I was in a rural area, and before I was with the sheriff's office, I was a bartender, and I dealt with some people, and they would be like, "I liked you better at your old job."
Well, no shit, asshole. I'm giving you alcohol.
But I had the Otises, same guys every weekend. You pretty much just give them the key to the jail. They'd show up on their own. It's almost, they would do every week. They would do something. If it was passing out in the middle of the street in the town, or sitting on someone's porch naked. They get criminal trespass.
Wait a minute. Who hasn't done that? Who has not done that?
No, you just give me a visual of Ohio naked. Really wasn't what I was thinking about right now.
Not me, man. Not me. I never got caught doing that.
Caught.
Exactly. We never got caught.
Never got caught.
We always knew that whenever that car locked up the brakes in front of the house, it was, all right, guys, time to go. That guy called the cops.
See, here's how I deal with police officers. Whether I'm right or wrong is totally irrelevant. Because I can be 100% right, and I won't say nothing. Believe that or not, but it's the truth. If they come to the door and they are 100% professional, how are you, sir, da-da-da, the reason why I'm stopping today, da-da-da-da-da, no problem. Now, you just earned my respect because you're talking to me like I'm a human being.
Right.
You come to my window, I don't give a rat's ass if I was doing 100 in a 20 mile an hour zone.
Mm-hmm.
You come to my window and you say, "Hey, you friggin' idiot, you dumbass, da 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 da," I am gonna give you a friggin' verbal assault like there's no tomorrow. Now, it's gonna cost me to do that, but I'm willing to pay that cost to let him know or her know. Well, I shouldn't say her because I'd never really get out of line with a woman to begin with, other than my own wife. But
I did.
because I'm a firm believer in, and I was always told by my dad, you treat people the way you want to be treated, and you speak to people the way you want to be spoken to.
Right.
So therefore, if I'm not speaking to you in a certain manner, I don't even let the man that signs my paycheck speak to me in a certain manner.
Mm-hmm.
He come out one day and he's pissy, and 2 guys are yelling and arguing, and they can hear him through in the office, and he come running out, and Mike, da-da-da, he starts yelling at me, whoa, I got nothing to do with it, and please don't talk to me like that, because I don't talk to you like that.
Right.
And he looked at me like I had 3 heads. He's like, Mike, but I says, I don't care whether you sign my check or not. It's irrelevant. Don't talk to me like that. And I carry that everywhere. You know, everywhere I go, I carry that. I don't care who you are. You know.
The only people, Mikey, that I have issues dealing with are, and this is where I walk that fine line, and I'll tell, because I tell my employer, I tell everybody this straight up. I want to beat the flippin' fudge. Did you see that? I used clean words, but I want to beat these people to goddamn child molesters.
They don't count, though. You don't have to respect them people.
Okay, no, Mike, you have no idea. Literally, let's look at this through a big picture window here. A child abuse, child sexual abuse, whatever, comes in through our department. How many? Okay, and I'll ask the even the general audience on this. How many 2-year-olds are not really that great verbalized, but let's look at from the age of 3 to the age of 6, 7, 8, roughly. Let's go 8 at the most. How many of you guys have kids that lie? I mean, at that age.
Oh yeah.
You maybe to lie because maybe they punched their brother, or maybe because of this. But a 3 to a 6-year-old, if they say something, 9 times out of 10, it's the goddamn truth. Unless you have mom feeding that kid bullshit about dad because she wants custody, or vice versa. That's easy to sort through. I mean, that's very easy to sort through.
Right.
But I'll tell you what, whenever I have to sit in front of these sons of bitches and act like I'm their best friend, and I have to act like, look, no, I understand. You got drunk, you're on heroin, you're on meth, you weren't really sure about what you're doing, and I have to become friends, and I'm air quoting that, friends with these sons of bitches.
Right.
Because I have to act like I understand what they're going through. God damn, there are so many times, and it should be an automatic law, and I don't care if anybody quotes me on this or not, or shares this video. That should be an automatic, oh, you know what, yeah, well, I got a little drunk that night, and, yeah, my 7-year-old daughter was in her bed, and it was hot, so she was just wearing underwear, and I just don't know what I was thinking, and I ended up having sex with her. I should be able to shoot that son of a bitch in the head right now.
But
That's too good for him.
But you know what's even worse than that? What's even worse than that is the girlfriend or the mom that supports the boyfriend and doesn't believe her kids.
Right. Or the woman, I'm probably going to get yelled at for this, so ladies, please don't yell at me. The woman who the neighbor has called, yet again, the police department because she's getting the shit kicked out of her, right? And then she says, oh, no, he didn't touch me. I fell down a set of stairs. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
or after he beats her ass, you arrest him, and then she's there.
Yeah, and then she's hitting you guys over the head with a frying pan or something.
Or bailing them out the next day.
Right. I don't know. It's just I've had. Unfortunately, I've been, I got a record like there's no tomorrow when it comes to driving, but I've had a couple of doozies in my life, quite a few doozies in my life that I could care less if I ever see them again, and I've had guys that I search out to find, because they were just, I had one guy pull me over for speeding and wrote me the ticket, and he says, you got to shut your car off. I says, if I shut the car up and won't start, then I'm screwed. And he says, you got to shut it off, bud. So I shut it off. It's midnight on a Friday night. I'm on my way up to the cottage, because at the time it was my mom's cottage. And sure than shit, the car won't start. It's fucking midnight. He says, I'll give you a hand. Off comes the shirt. Off comes the vest. Right? And him and I are sitting in my 75 Monte Carlo trying to get this thing running. Brings the cruiser around. He says, you got a loose connect. He says, you probably, problem with the battery cable here. He says, hang on. So he brings the cruiser around, puts it on. He goes, yep, definitely. He says, hang on a minute. He's got tools. Anyway, long story short, this guy did everything under the sun to help me. I didn't care that he wrote me the ticket.
Really?
he was a nice human being.
That's
You
awesome.
know? It's just, you know what I'm saying?
No, I mean, seriously, just guys on nights last month. So it was last month toward the beginning. I'm driving down the road, and my area is pretty cool. I mean, literally, I have city type living areas. I've got interstate with 4-lane highways, and I've got cows, and I've got woods. 43 square miles. I mean, damn, how much more could you ask for? But I'm running the, I don't want to call it, basically we're looking for people that are, they're doing shit that is completely stupid, weaving in and out of traffic, going way too fast, we're running that type of stuff. So I go up the road, 4-lane highway. I'm headed south. Yeah, I'm headed south. There's a person off on the other side of the 4 lanes, but they're way off the road with their 4-ways on. It's an older girl, and she's talking on her cell phone, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, well, look, she's off the phone talking to her cell phone. So I go by her. Whew. Turn around, maybe a mile up the road, and I'm going back the other way. And I'm coming up to her, and I slow down, and I mean, 10 miles an hour. I'm going by the car, and I'm looking in, and she's talking on the cell phone. She makes contact with me, or eye contact, and I look at my rearview mirror, makes no other movements like, come back, I need help, anything like that. So I keep going. I'm figuring, that's a responsible older person talking on a cell phone. So I go. So I'm gone for 20 minutes. I'm probably about 8-9 miles down the road, turn around, and I come back. She's still sitting there. I'm like, all right. Turn around behind her. I'm like, man, what's going on? And whenever I see she's an older lady, I mean, we're talking like 76 to 80, something like that. So she's crying. As soon as I pull up, she's crying. She's like, I didn't mean to be sitting here so long. I'm like, ma'am, don't worry about sitting here. I'm like, what's happening? She's on the phone with her insurance company, which she has roadside assistance with. She is talking to whoever it is from the insurance company to try to get somebody to bring her gas. Guys, I shit you not, I couldn't throw a baseball that far, but as maybe 3 times as far as I could throw a baseball, there's a gas station. She's out of gas. Her needle was showing that she had a quarter. She ran out of gas. She's trying to get roadside assistance to help her, and I'm not biased by any, but it's a foreign-speaking individual. They couldn't understand each other. I had, me as a person, if that was my grandmother, there is no effing way that would happen.
Right.
But me as an officer working for a local place, if they found out I did this, I could probably get in trouble. But I told her, I was like, ma'am, look, I was like, you've been sitting here at least for 20 minutes, and I'm sorry I didn't pull over the first time, but I saw you're on the cell phone. I just figured you were talking to somebody. She's like, no, I'm out of gas, blah, 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 blah. I was like, all right, well, I'm going to head back to the station. We have a maintenance garage. We have this and that. They've got gas cans. I was like, I'll get you $5 worth of gas, and I'll bring it to you. And she's like, well, I'll give you the money for it. I'm like, ma'am, I hate to say it even like this, but you almost have to give me the money because I'm technically not allowed to do this. I can't change a tire. I can't help anybody screw a bolt on because of the civil
ramifications.
Yeah. If I help somebody change a tire and it falls off down the road, it's not just me, it's the borough, and that's big money. You know what I mean? But I started back, and in my head, I'm like, Jesus Christ, if I go the whole way back to station to get a goddamn gas can, it's going to take me 20 minutes to get there, 20 minutes back, get the gas. I'm looking at half an hour. I was like, you know what, fuck this. I went back to the station, I turned around, went to the gas station, bought a gas can, put $10 worth of gas in it, went back, and you know what, I was like, she's like, well, how much money do I owe you? The only thing I said to this woman was, ma'am, you don't owe me anything. The next time you have the opportunity to help somebody, I don't care what it is, and you feel safe doing it, help them. I don't care what it is, just help somebody. So I gave her the gas, and I kept the can because it's a brand new goddamn can. I put the gas in the can. But I brought the can back home so I could use it. But it was like 2 weeks later, and I had forgotten all about it. And in my mailbox, I got this huge letter. And whenever I say this old gal was old, the letter at some point I might just do a video on it. But at some point she wrote this letter, and it looked like it was one of those old, you dipped the pen into the ink and wrote it all cursive and stuff. But she didn't know my name. She didn't know anything about me. But she wanted to thank whoever, to find out. And this, I didn't know this at the time. Just right before I ran into her, she was at a local doctor's office, which was a cancer doctor, and she found out that she didn't specify in the letter, but she basically said, I just had found out that I had cancer, and I was so worried. I'm doing this, and I'm not paying attention. I'm driving down the road. I ran out of gas, and everything was going wrong until this officer of yours showed up. And there's not a goddamn thing they'll ever take away from that letter. You know what I mean?
Cool.
I could have spent $500 at that point in time, and nothing until I got that letter. I mean, that letter. I mean, just that small generosity, which we could all do. You don't have to be a police officer to do that. If you see somebody off the side of the road, an old lady, an old man, with their four-ways on, fucking stop.
I stop for everybody. I even in my job, even when I'm driving to my job in the truck, I'm not supposed to. I mean, I'm not even supposed to give people rides. I do that. I'll be up in the White Mountains, and it'll happen again this summer. You'll see the through hikers. Somebody be thumbing for a ride. I'll pick them up. I do it all the time.
Yeah, but I mean, the moral of my story is, thankfully, right now, I've got leadership, at least within, not outside of the department. The people that our department works for, I'm not going to say it, but they're not good people. They could technically have fired me, suspended me for doing what I did to help somebody out, and that's bullshit. Because our policy says, anytime there's a disabled vehicle, you call a tow truck, you call somebody that has the qualifications to diagnose the problem, and it's like, she's out of fucking gas. I can take care of this.
Right.
But yeah, and that goes toward the dumbing down of America.
Yeah. Well, and the thing is, if you're pouring gas in her car and she gets out and then she gets hit, it's,
right.
Her family sues you and the city or whatever. It's just, it's bullshit. It's just like the same thing with someone breaking in your house and stealing all your stuff and then tripping and falling on your crack on your sidewalk.
Suing you.
Yeah.
And the funny part is that, well, it's not even funny. It's, hey, Saint, you never sent me your address, you nitwit. It actually happens. I mean, there was a woman in the local, a guy in the local grocery store here that was stealing a ton of shit, and they caught him. So they bring him up the office that sits over like the little courtesy booth where the girls, the girls are down there doing whatever they do with the safers and all that bullshit. And this guy jumped he was already 14 feet in the air. He jumped over that office onto a strawberry display table, shattered his leg. He sued the supermarket and he won.
Wow. Yeah, that crap's got to get stopped. Judges and prosecuting attorneys got to start filtering that stuff out.
Well, and then you'll have your 100% healthy individual, built like a brick shit house, gym rat, whatever, yogurt eating, friggin', you know what I mean? And they'll walk into a store and they'll see a piece of lettuce on the floor this fucking big, and they'll take a header on purpose or something, and they'll get a bruise in their hip this big, and they'll walk away with like 15 grand, and it's just like, really? How do you? I don't know. I don't know how they do it. I mean, it's. I don't know. You wonder why the insurance is
getting rolling.
All right, Blue. Thanks for coming in, and
no
thanks
problem.
for doing that giveaway. It's always a pleasure to see you.
Yeah, I wish I could make these more often, but unfortunately now with my work schedule's kind of, you know, off and on, and now I've got like a normal work schedule for the next 2 weeks, and then all of a sudden there's going to be so much overtime that, yeah, it's like, damn. But all right, it was good seeing everybody again.
Nice to see you again, Blue.
Yeah, later, Blue.
All righty, have a good one, guys.
Good night. Not yoga eating, yogurt. What's wrong with you, Saint? And Michelle's on Facebook, that what do you call it? Crazy People Chat.
Right.
Oh, there's nothing on YouTube tonight. Okay, I see how that is. Alrighty. Probably because I missed Wednesday night.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. There's definitely nothing Saturday night.
Right. I don't know. I don't know what she's doing. But at any rate, what the hell was I just going to say? Buddy Light, how are you? How you been? Quadrajets goes. Oh, I can't even make that sound. But so what have you been up to, Ohio? Anything good?
Just, well, work, and then, like I said, we went to a hockey game last night.
Nice. It's always good to get out.
Was like what, 2 weekends ago, did FTX training with the Oxford, Ohio militia.
Cool.
That was pretty good. That was wore my ass out. We camped out that night, basically just the essentials, just what you can carry type deal. And I set up a small shelter with a tarp, and woke up at like 3 o'clock in the morning with like frost on me because it dropped down to like below 30. The weatherman was definitely wrong that week.
Just by a tad.
Yeah, it was supposed to be like low 48. And we're like, oh, cool, that's good sleeping weather, 48 degrees, that's fine. And then it was like 28,
Start a fire quick.
Oh, we had a fire, but where I set up at, I was a little bit too far away from it to feel any effects of it. So,
right.
I ended up hitting the sack pretty early, man. It was like 10:30 when I went and laid down, and I got up at like 4:30, and then I was like, I stoked the fire, threw some more wood on it, and I just ended up sitting by the fire until about 8 in the morning, and everybody else started crawling out nice and slow. But I'm pretty sure I dozed off a few times here and there next to the fire. But it was a good time. We most of us packed like that mountain house stuff or whatever. We all experimented with different type of foods, like the freeze dried food, and then cooking on. I cooked all my stuff on a sterno that night. A sterno stove. So
Any one of the dishes exceptionally good?
The chili mac was okay. I don't know how many people out there do this on a regular basis or whatever, but don't go by what they tell you to go by. Like they tell you to add like 3/4 of a cup of water to each packet or whatever, and it was just too soupy. The next row we did, like the next night, we did less than a half a cup of water, and it was a lot better. It was like, but you have to. They come like they got like a Ziploc on them. So what you do is you pour your hot water in there, and then you Ziploc them shut.
Yeah.
and you let them sit for about 10 minutes, to be honest with you, because especially with like the chili mac, the freeze dry or the freeze dried beans. Some of them didn't get enough liquid inside of them to expand them out, so they were still crunchy inside. But the second night, we kind of got it down to a mastered. We mastered how to give a little bit longer in the, with it being closed and using less water.
Yeah, I need to get me a bucket of that stuff and start practicing. Can't handle crunchy beans.
Yeah, but the chili mac was pretty decent, and then we discovered if you cook Spam over an open fire with some beer, it's really good. Something about the beer takes the salty taste away from the Spam.
Right.
Now, I fed my kid that the Stroganoff one.
Yeah.
But I didn't look at the package. I guess the thing is loaded with sodium. And
anything freeze dried or whatever is usually loaded in sodium.
Hey CC, what's going on? Hey CC LePew and Mr. CCT, how are you? So here's what happened, because he really didn't burn enough calories. All of a sudden he starts getting sick. I'm like, oh, thanks. Well, at least you're the guinea pig. I ain't eating it. You know.
But you know what? I mean, if you're going and you don't have to worry about the weight, if you're not hiking or backpacking or worried about the weight, a can of Chef Boyardee beef beefaroni,
I love it. Right.
It would be better. You can heat that up in your canteen cup, whatever, however you want to do it, or directly put it on a log next to the fire and heat the whole can up. If you got something to hold on to it with.
Right.
But yeah, if you're packing a pack and trying to conserve space and weight and all that stuff, they're not bad little meals. But I couldn't live more than 2 days on them, to be honest with you.
Right.
But hey, Swamp Donkey, what's going on?
It's probably a lot better.
Yeah, I need to pick up some locally first before I send away for a bunch, and then do some taste testing and practicing.
Now, I had one I bought at Walmart a couple of years ago. It was a Coleman brand camp food or whatever, and it was really good. But it was a chicken. It was a chicken stir fry. Chicken stir fry was pretty.
Do you have a gun? Anybody got a gun that can shoot Saint from here?
Sure. Ready?
Yeah. Go bang. Warm up. He says, warm up some potted meat. Wrong chat. A couple of young ladies. Well, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to insult them. A couple of ladies.
I'll tell you what. It was.
That's the wrong chat. It's the other chat. They have the Spam. They have the potted meat.
I bought them at the Dollar General store or whatever, but I think it's Starkist, and it's a Starkist package of tuna, and then they have like a thing of mayonnaise and a thing of relish, and a little plastic spoon and some crackers for like 79 cents or something like that.
Right.
And I took a couple of those for like just like midday afternoon snack type stuff, and they were really good. They were really made little tuna salad on some crackers, and the little container that it comes in turns into a bowl or whatever, and you can mix it all up, and it was just it's for 75 cents or whatever I paid for it was a damn worth it,
Right.
Oh, by the way, I want to say hello to Uncle Cal. I should have shouted you out earlier, my friend. I do apologize. Yeah, see, Greg's got it right. Saint, wrong chat for potted meat. You need to wait one more night for those comments. Yeah. Michelle will make you a casserole out of potted meat if you'd like, okay? She loves that shit. That I don't even feed I wouldn't even feed a pet that shit. It's it's shit in a can is what it is. Potted meat is shit in a can.
Now, I have some potato soup. We make potato soup in a bag, and you just add it to hot water. Almost like, you know how instant mashed potatoes, you just add hot water to them or whatever?
Right.
It's kind of like that, and it's a big bag, and it makes like 3 quarts of soup.
Wow.
And I'm like, damn, I can't eat 3 quarts of soup. You know, I was like, I'll get the bag, and it's got a Ziploc on it, so you can Ziploc it. So I decided, I'm going to heat up a little bit of water, and then dump it in there and see if I can just do like a cup at a time. How much? It took me about 3 or 4 tries to get it right, but I finally got it down to a science of,
Right.
about a quarter cup of the powdered stuff, and once the water hits the little chunks of bacon and stuff like that, they get hydrated, and it wasn't bad for like cream and potato soup. I mean, it's pretty good for. And I bought it at the grocery store, and it was $2.50 for a big bag of that. I mean, if you're going camping with a bunch of people and you got an open fire or whatever, you can do a whole, a big one of the big silver pans or pots or whatever of soup. Feed the whole camp if you needed to. It's a good thing to put on the Coleman stove and just let it simmer all day, and people could eat it as they please.
Fuzz for real campers get Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Right.
And Lay's potato chips.
Now, I'll tell you what, though, after 2 days out in the woods on the way home, I stopped and got me a McDonald's steak, egg, and cheese bagel on the way home. I know that.
Oh, yeah, I love those. I get them on the English muffins, though, but those are good. Those are really good.
Well, I got my Jeep on the road.
There you go.
What a riot. I should have had one of them years ago.
Yep, bouncing around in it.
Oh, yeah, big time. Yeah. It's not real good for drinking coffee.
No. No, not at all.
And my daughter sent me a text the other day. Good news. She is a 100% legal card-carrying, gun-toting young lady. She got her carry permit.
Is there any way to... I'm sorry. I am trying to multitask. I'm not good at it.
Yeah, you, me,
Never
both.
Frank, you're dead right about that banjo music. You are. You are. But there's nothing wrong with banjo music, I'll tell you that. That just means you're far away. You're listening to banjo music, and that just means that there's less people to worry about.
Hey, what's a fair price to ask for 40 caliber clocks?
A fair price for what?
40 cal, 23, Glock 23, Gen 3.
Is it?
It's great condition, barely been.
Great condition.
I mean, I know the typical arms-less Glock guys are like, bought it brand new for $550 and now it's worth $560 because I shot it.
I'd probably say, high fours, 480, 490, 500, somewhere in that vicinity.
Yeah, I'm asking for 25.
You only asking what?
425.
Yeah, but now there you go. Everybody's going up. Greg says between 450 and 5. Car carrier says used 4.5. So 425, you're losing $25. What the hell? HNRE says 475. That's what I would have assumed. I mean,
Yeah, I got 23 and a 22 I'm trying to get rid of.
Oh, I don't have a license. Damn it.
Right on, Greg. Very proud.
I wish I could help you out. Is there anybody in need of a,
I'm just, because I've got several people ask me, and I tell them how much, and they're like, "Oh, I'll get back with you." And then and I'm like, "Man, am I asking too
Yeah,
much?"
I know
I'm
they
looking
never
at my
get
results.
back
I'm
to
like,
you.
I'm
I
not
know.
nearly asking what other people are asking for these damn things.
I know. It's just how they are.
I'm just not a Glock guy. Don't.
HNRE says, let me guess, you'd rather have a 9mm. And double
Oh
K
yeah,
says,
I do like the 9 better than 40.
double K says, sorry, he already has a 23.
Yeah, I've had three 40s. I've had those 2 Glocks, and I have an XD40 Springfield. And yeah, I do prefer the 9mm over the 40 caliber. It's cheaper. You can get more capacity. It's everywhere. You can find 9mm. Fucking dig a hole in the alley, you'll find a box of 9mm.
Yeah, Bird Dog record gun sales. Everybody's prepping for Hillary.
Oh, shit.
God damn, is this one of the weirdest?
In my lifetime so far, yes.
Yeah.
It's not that it's weird, you know what it is? It's a fucking circus.
Yep.
That I've never seen publicly. Now, this shit might happen behind doors, and in the 80s, before the advent of the computer and all that bullshit, and the internet and all that bullshit.
Just didn't see it as much. But man,
Yeah.
all these people protesting Donald Trump and building the wall and all this stuff, waving fucking Mexican flags. Well, if you're that proud to be fucking Mexican, go to fucking Mexico.
Right on.
I don't know. Bird Dog says an AR-16 A5, excuse me, not AR, I apologize. A5 16 gauge, 1954. Really? She just bought it.
Sweet.
By the way, have you been trying to sell it on Misfits channel there?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
No, not really. I mean, I don't want to do freaking FFL transfers and all that shit. I just want to find somebody local.
Hey, do a huge giveaway. Here, there's an idea.
Do a gun giveaway.
Yeah.
Yeah, no shit, Gerald. Gerald said, kind of funny how our freedoms start. I've said this before, too. Kind of funny how our freedoms all started en masse. And that's the state that took your freedoms.
Yeah.
Right.
That's often my biggest bitch. It's like a quagmire. It's like a quandary. It's a, why do you park
inside of a quagmire, as Bernie said?
Why do you park in a driveway and drive on a parkway?
Right.
If you melt dry ice, can you swim without getting wet?
Yeah.
Why does the drive-up ATM have Braille on it? Why does the 24-hour, 7-day-a-week Quickie Mart have locks on the doors?
Yeah, right on.
Why is there a Coca-Cola sign by a lot of cemeteries?
I've never noticed that.
Because Coke adds life.
That must be an old slogan they had or something.
It was.
Then they probably got sued for it.
So you're old, because I don't remember that.
No, I'm not that old.
The one I can remember the most is I like to buy the world a Coke and teach the world to sing or whatever. Remember that?
In perfect harmony.
Back in
That's
the Michael
that's the oldest
Jackson
Coke
days.
commercial I
I
remember.
like to.
And then them hippies walked off the hill, and then an Indian came and seen all the trash they left, and he had to shed the tears.
Well, yeah, that was Sunday night. Sunday night, after, right during Wild Kingdom.
Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom.
Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom. Come on, Sunday night, right after Disney, and
Wonder Woman.
I call the guy at work Chief because of him. He looks just like him. This guy's like Dominican, but he looks just like him.
Do you remember turning the TV on as a kid at like 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, or whatever, and you'd hear those drums that and you'd see that thing that was circling, and it was a special, and you're like, it's a fucking special. You know, it was something cool was coming on. Yeah, because you only had 3 channels back then, man. Fucking ABC, CBS, and NBC. That was it.
Yeah, they made their money, huh? Oof.
Yeah.
Hey, you remember Battle of the Network Stars?
Battle of the Network Stars. Yep.
See, like Scott Baio running track against like Heather Locklear and shit.
Yep.
They always did the tug of war was the big event.
Yeah, Mr. T was the anchor or something, right?
Yeah, that was in the later ones. The real old ones was like Charlie's Angels.
Oh, yeah.
The guys from Chips.
Take the roses from your hair. Isn't that a song from who
Take
sings
the
that
ribbon
song?
from your hair.
Take the ribbon from your hair. Yeah, but who sings it? Chris Christopherson wrote it. He also sang it, but who actually performed it? Oh.
What, Tony Orlando and Don, was it?
No, it was a country
Old guy. Was it the Silver Fox dude with the?
No, was it the guy that just died? Was it Merle Haggard?
Merle Haggard? I don't think so.
Merle Haggard. Gerald, you better stop. I'm telling you right now.
Take the ribbon from your hair.
Yeah, that's a good tune. But yeah, Chris Christopherson sang it too.
No, not Elvis. He was one of the big guys back in the day.
Well, it'd be amazing if like one of you guys had like one of those devices that you could just type shit in and ask it questions and it would tell you the answers.
Wow, what an invention. You should get to work. You could be a millionaire.
Well, I'm sitting here on a phone, so I can't. You know, if I look it up, I've got to jump off the chat.
Mike, quit
Oh,
talking.
that's right.
I know he's typing.
No, he's right, because it's like I remember when I was on my phone, and you even hit backspace or you hit
Right.
back, the next screen. It's like, boom, see ya, but you're gone.
Yep. It wasn't Willie. Wasn't Ray.
Oh, you know what? I'm looking it up now because now it's just gonna kill me.
Yeah, about 3 in the morning it'll pop in your head.
What is it? Take the ribbon from your hair.
Yep. It's one of the big guys from back in my dad's day, country music. Gladys Knight. You go for it, gear grinder.
Was it John Conley? Maybe no.
Nope.
Okay. Take the ribbon from my hair. Original. Oh, you guys are all wrong.
Damn. If we get it right, do I get a Spider Go Night?
Sammy Smith.
What? Somebody had to redo it.
Willie
It was one-
Nelson. Help me make it through the night.
Help me make it through the night. Yeah.
Help me make it through the night. Elvis sang it, but he didn't. Martina McBride did it too. Tammy Wynette.
It was during her time.
Engelbert Humperdinck.
Engelbert Humperdinck. That's probably the one that we know the most.
Chris Christopherson. Gladys Knight and the Pips.
Wow.
I did
Everybody
do.
in the room was right.
Charlie Pride,
I think that's
Charlie
who we're
Pride. That's
thinking
probably
of.
who we're thinking of, to be honest with you.
John
Charlie
Hope.
Pride.
All right, let's do it this way.
I'd have to hear it.
Or what about, hey,
Did you happen
to see the most beautiful girl in the world?
Now you're going to
That's
kill me
Charlie
with
Pride,
another
wasn't it?
name.
And if you seen her, whoa, she's crying, crying. Hey. All right, what's the name of it again?
Get me through the night.
Help me make it through the night.
Oh, I was close. It's got slide guitar and piano and stuff in it.
Before auto-tune.
Right.
I like those memes where it's like, yeah, before auto-tune there was these magical creatures called artists. Could sing and play music, play musical instruments.
Cree Harrison sings it. All right, let's just do it the old-fashioned way.
I'm on it says Sammy Smith version is really good.
Is a country music ballad written and composed by Chris Christopherson, released on his 1970 album, Christopherson. So he was the original one that did it. Though it was also recorded in 1971 by Elvis. 4 others recorded it in 71. Joan Baez, Gladys Knight, we said that, Brian Ferry, Jerry Lee Lewis, but he did a bluesy version to it.
Right.
And Sammy Smith, whose recording of the song is the most commercially successful and most well-known version. So it's probably Sammy Smith. We're all thinking the girl that sings it is Sammy Smith.
Yep. Ding, 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 ding. I'm on it. Got it.
All right. But I knew Chris Christopherson wrote it.
He wrote a ton of stuff.
Oh, yeah?
That dude wrote a lot of shit.
He wrote a ton of shit.
It's like Prince, man. Prince wrote a lot of stuff for other people, too.
Yep. Hey, did you hear?
What?
I heard Prince died.
Wonderful. See, through it now, I got that song stuck in my brain.
Well, here's another one. And no one knows what goes on behind closed doors.
Yeah.
Good one, Bird Dog. Yeah, that's all the stuff I grew up on.
Goes on behind closed doors.
Back when I was hating it and into Zeppelin and stuff.
Or there was, did I win the knife? No, you didn't, sweetheart. There's always, I've been around forever, and I wrote the very first song.
I seen a picture on the internet. It was a huge ass camera, and it said "picture of the very first camera." And I was like, "Well, who the fuck took that picture then?"
Right.
If you're taking the picture of the first camera.
Marilyn Manson. Ugh. If anybody ever deserved a bullet to the head.
Easy now.
I like some of Marilyn Manson stuff.
I can't do it.
That dude's from where I'm at right now. He's like in this area, like the
Outer
Canton
space?
Oh, yeah, he's out of space, all right. He's out there.
Yeah, he came around. We needed something different. It was getting pretty stale.
What's the one I was singing today from Kansas?
Carry on my wayward son.
No.
Nothing to win.
Dust in the Wind. I close my eyes only for a moment, and the moment's gone. Oh, that's right. Thank you, I'm on. I've been alive forever. I've been alive forever. By the way, it was Barry Manilow too. And that's the name of the songs. I think I write the songs that make the whole world sing.
Right.
I write the songs of love and a special thing. Wow, I can sit here all night and do that.
Well, let's don't say we did.
We could get rude and say, please don't.
What's the other one there? What's her name? Patsy Cline.
Yep. I was just talking about her today with the lady at work.
Crazy.
That's what she was singing.
I'm crazy.
You know when that Leanne Rhymes first came out, man, she had a voice. You know what ruined her career? She slept with that married man or whatever and left her husband or whatever.
Yeah.
That kind of
Tony Orlando and Dawn. I like Tony Orlando and Dawn.
Turned her into a home wrecker, I guess. But you know, damn, she's a talented girl.
Times on the ceiling, if you want me.
Oh yeah. Or what was that? Tie a yellow ribbon around the oak tree.
And
What's the
people
other
are
one?
still doing it.
Candia, right? Whoa, Candia.
Oh, what was the?
We
What was the
can
whole
make it
name?
together.
What was the Hawaiian guy's name?
Oh, Don Ho.
Yeah, Tiny Bubble. In the wind.
Now we're getting campy.
Don't forget Wayne Newton.
I remember Wayne Newton when he was a little bitty kid on one of the big talk shows, making his debut and stuff. I thought he was a girl at first. He sang real high pitched.
Conway Twitty.
Conway Twitty has one of my favorite songs. It's Only Make Believe. That damn song is just a jam, man. For it was country and rock and roll back then, back in the day.
Mac Davis, that's another one. Mac Davis. What did he sing? What was the name of that song he sung?
That guy could do no wrong by my mama. She was definitely a Mac Davis fan.
Is Mac Davis the one that wrote a lot of Elvis songs, like In the Ghetto and stuff like that?
I think he wrote a lot.
I don't think he wrote In the Ghetto.
See if you can search it.
I am.
As the snow flies on a cold and gray Chicago morning.
Morris Mac Davis, born January 21st, 1942, known as Mac Davis. Songwriter and actor, originally from Lubbock, Texas. His early work writing for Elvis Presley produced hits like Memories. Wow, in the Ghetto.
I'm good, man.
And A Little Less Conversation.
You need to send me a damn spider coat for that.
Oh, that's what his song was. Baby, baby, don't get hooked on me.
There's the biggie.
I'll release you, then I'll set you free. Baby, baby, don't get hooked on me. Dun 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 dun.
Yep. Radio hit.
Super sounds of the 70s.
1942. He's older than my father.
Wow.
He's a year older than my father.
I didn't know he was that old. That makes me old.
74. Now I get that song stuck in my head. Take the ribbon from your hair.
Good memories of all that stuff riding with my daddy in the pickup truck.
Oh yeah.
It's amazing how music can do that. You know, like a certain
Good
smell,
for soul, dude.
Smell in a certain song will take you right back to.
Yep. It's good for the soul. Tom Jones. He wasn't too much of a womanizer. The green grass of home.
He's on one of those music shows.
Yeah. The Voice.
What about? Yeah, he's a judge on one of those shows. What about
the foreign one though?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a British one. Well, he's big in England still. He's huge. Like David Hasselhoff's a huge star in Germany.
Right, freak.
But oh man, what was I getting ready to say? Who was the? Oh, Neil Diamond.
Oh yeah, Love on the Rocks. Ain't no big
Sweet
surprise.
Caroline.
Yeah,
Bum, bum, bum.
they sing that at Fenway all the time. I hate it.
Easy bird dog on that Tom Jones. You know, he finally did rip his pants.
The old hometown looks the same as I step down from the train.
Yeah, I can't say I'm a big Neil Diamond fan. We got a guy at work that plays it all the time.
I just don't like Sweet Caroline. I like Love on the Rocks. I like the rest of them.
Hey, you know who's getting ready? We have like a little civic theater, just a tiny theater here in town.
Yeah.
And guy getting ready to play it. I'm really thinking about maybe trying to get some tickets to go, man, because it's like a small setting. John Mellencamp.
Yeah. Remember him? He used to be John Cougar.
Yeah, but he's getting ready to play at the Civic Theater. You know, it's probably one of the better shows you could ever see is when these big guys play these little venues, you know?
Yeah.
Good night, Fuzz. Yeah, Hank Jr. too. Hank Jr. was cool.
See you, Fuzz.
He got fucked on NFL. He got fucked up in Monday Night Football.
Hank Jr. owes me like at least $60.
Chris Jones.
Hank Jr., I've been to a couple of his concerts where he got so drunk before the concert he couldn't even remember the words and he had to walk off. Then he didn't show up one time.
Wait a minute.
Wow.
Greg Campbell says like he likes Junior better than Senior, Gerald, because Gerald wrote Hank Jr.
Yeah, I do too.
He says, but I am under 60. What, by half a year? What do you like, 59 and a half?
Yeah, I'm a Junior fan over Senior, that's for sure.
Hi, I'm Johnny Cash.
Waylon Jennings was the shit too.
Yeah. That whole Rat Pack, Waylon Jennings, Hank, Willie, Chris Christopherson, and he was a young one. He was a young pup at the time.
The Highwaymen.
Yep, he was the youngest of the crowd. You know.
Look at Willie. He's probably it just proves that marijuana's not bad for you. That motherfucker's still alive, and he probably smokes a bag a day.
See you later, Frank. Thanks for coming.
Brother. Hey, Cobra, what's up?
There he is.
No, I'm not 6 months older than you, buddy. There's no fucking way in hell I'm 6 months older than you. I'm going to need to see your driver's license. Because you look about fucking 10 years older than me, at least. Merle Haggard, isn't he dead? Oh, I'm sorry. Too soon? Oh, no, that was Prince that died, right?
Yeah, Merle Haggard. Oh, don't forget China from the WWE.
Right. Yep, Joni. Yeah, Elvis is dead. Well.
Dude, I can remember when Elvis died.
Me too.
I just remember my mom laying on the couch with a box of tissues, crying
And
like...
where was he supposed to be going? Portland, Maine.
Portland, Maine. Yeah, my mom seen one of his last shows in Cincinnati.
Yeah. And he died in 77.
77.
He died in 77. Freddie Prinze killed himself in 77? 79. 77? Well, I think Elvis, Freddie Prinze. You guys know who Freddie Prinze was, right?
Yeah, Chico and the Man.
And Thurman Munson. I think they all died the same year. Thurman Munson was the catcher for the New York Yankees. Died in an airplane accident.
Yeah, Freddie Prinze and
Hey, NH.
Tony Orlando were like really good friends. I remember when Tony Orlando and Don had their TV show, he was like broke up when Freddie Prinze killed himself.
Yep. Yep. Yeah. He was, let me see. He died January 29th. Oh, how good am I, huh? How good am I? He died first. He died January 29th, 1977. Let me see if Thurman Munson died that same year. I think he did, but yeah, Freddie Prinze. Apparently, there's a group of guys. Hey, NH, what's up? You home? You at work? What are you doing? We're only going to be here a little while longer, but you obviously more than welcome. Sask, dude, where the hell you been? Just got home from work. We're supposed to be at the Who concert tonight, but work comes first. Oh, that sucks. That'd be a good show going to the Who.
What show?
Who?
Who? The Who.
The Who?
Who are you? Sask, it's always awesome to see you. Glad you can make it in for a little while. CCT, have a good night, brother. Thanks for stopping in.
Simon couldn't twitch ya. Good day.
I am woman, hear me roar. Go right ahead, Deb. I'll hear you roar. Take the ribbons. Oh my god, that song's in my head.
Still stuck in your head.
Oh my god. That's horrible, ain't it? Oh, I'm sorry, I lied. He died in 1979. In Green Township, Ohio.
Wow, Green Township, that's like about 10 minutes from here.
Yep, that's where he's from. Oh, somebody change the channel, please.
Change what channel?
Oh, it's in my head.
Oh.
Good night, Tyler. No, yeah. Jesus Christ, the channel in my head keeps fucking...
See ya, Tyler.
Knock 3 times on the ceiling if you want me.
Behind Blue Eyes? That's country, right? I know that song.
No, it's the Who. The Who ain't country.
Oh.
My Blue Eyes is that nobody knows what it's like to be the bad man.
To be the bad man behind blue eyes. But I dream.
I don't know. Can you guys hear me tossing and turning here?
I don't know how to do that. I'm on it, or I would. I'm on it wants me to play that song on the chat. Help me make it through the night from Sammy Smith.
No, you'll get a damn strike on your channel.
Yeah, I probably would. I don't even know how to do it anyways. No, I'm not boycotting the Jamie time. I fell asleep last Saturday night. I fell asleep, and Wednesday night I had to work really early Thursday. And when I came home from FedEx Wednesday night, I sat where I am right now, and I went like this. So I apologize. This is why the girls aren't in here. They're boycotting me now. So. Who remembers Freddie Fender?
Right on.
Fender, yeah.
Some
And what was
great
his
songs.
He had a real big song. What was the Freddie Fender song?
That's a watch his documentary. It's pretty interesting. That guy had it rough, on and off.
That damn song, his big hit.
Hang on, I'll tell you what it was. That was my sister's first 45. Was Freddie Fender.
Get down, cat.
Mine was mine the Eagles, Hotel California. It might have been.
Man, it's killing me on that damn Freddie Fender.
Remember the 45s? You get a fucking 45 for $1.
Wasted days and wasted
nights.
That's it.
Yep. He died 2006. Yep. Before the next teardrop.
Falls.
Yep. Wow. Cat show, unbelievable. G-Mangos! Nobody knows what it's like to be hated, to be faded, to telling only lies. What's the next lyric? But my dreams? Is that what the next lyric is?
I think so.
My dreams. They are something. I don't know what it is.
Empty or I don't know. I forget. Yeah. Cause I got a peaceful, easy feeling.
The Eagles, they got a lot of good.
And I know you won't let me down.
Can you see the internal mic?
Cause I'm already standing on the ground. Is he really?
Mm-hmm.
I wanna go.
He's got it together.
When did he say that?
He said something in another chat.
Oh, not that Saturday one.
No. Sunday night one, the big boy. But he got his panel together.
Oh, you want to jump in? I'm sorry. NH, you want to jump in, bud? Hang on. My bad. Take the ribbon from your head. $7:30. I'll do my best. Oh, you're still at work? Okay. That's right, too. Duh, you told me about work. Oh, don't mail Michelle any Snickers bars. No. She gets nothing for not coming in here tonight. She's boycotting the Quagmire because I was off Jamie time. All right, listen. It's 1:25, folks. So you know what? Girls, take the ribbon from your hair. Yeah, we had a blast, dude. NH, we had an absolute blast. We hit one stream, and he caught his first one over there under the bridge. We were standing on a beaver dam, and the suckers were all coming out. And as I was kicking it, and working class was kicking it, the trout were coming out. You know what the trout were eating? They were gorging themselves on the sucker eggs because the suckers were spawning.
Right on. Do you have anything to copy them?
So I was trying to get a sucker, but they wouldn't eat.
Hmm.
So I was trying to get a sucker, but they wouldn't eat. So I was trying to get a sucker, but they wouldn't eat. So I was trying to get a sucker, but they wouldn't eat. So I was trying to get a sucker, but they wouldn't eat. So I was trying to get a sucker, but they wouldn't eat. So I was trying to get a sucker, but they wouldn't eat. So I was trying to get a sucker, but they wouldn't eat. So I was trying to get a sucker, but they wouldn't eat. So I was trying to get a sucker, but they wouldn't eat. So I was trying to get a sucker, but they wouldn't eat. So I was trying to get a sucker, but they wouldn't eat. So I was trying to get a sucker, but they wouldn't eat. So I was trying to get a sucker, but they wouldn't eat. So I was trying to get a sucker, but they wouldn't eat. So I was trying to get a sucker, but they wouldn't eat. So I was trying to get a sucker, but they wouldn't eat. So I was trying Bear Dog, we love yous too.
Use guys.
Yous guys, what are yous guys doing? Hey, how you doing? But yeah, actually, yeah, they are. And I'll tell you what, they were freaking huge, dude. This ain't no fishing story because you can ask working class woodsmen. They were friggin' huge.
See you, NH.
All right, brother. I'll talk to you soon.
Yeah, suckers and pike are the first to run.
Yeah.
You ever have smoked sucker, Mike? Oh man, you
No.
talking about good. Mm-mm-mm.
Take the ribbon from your head. All right.
Well, you have to start using that little tone when you go live.
All right. All right, you guys. Listen, we're gonna get the hell out of here. Thanks a million for coming in, Uncle Cow. I hope you enjoyed the chat. All of my quiet listeners, I hope you guys enjoyed the chat, and girls. And for all you guys that came into the chat, got involved in the giveaways and all that, thank you. Saint, if you're still out here, send me your friggin' address. Sask, it's always cool to see you, my brother. You are the man. And stop working too hard, will you? You can't take it with you. All right. All right, everybody. Stevie, thank you. Ohio, obviously, it's always a pleasure, my friend.
Oh yeah.
Plank, good to see you. Thank you, Plank. Yeah, it's 1:30 your time. 1:30 my time, that is. But anyways, you guys all have a great night, and we'll see you all next week, all right? Peace.